Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So, oh my goodness, I've been late night shopping again on TEMU. And yeah, they offered me 7 free gifts this time. And I must admit, I am loving the cards, the greetings cards, the pop-up ones that I've been getting. So I thought, well, I'll get some of those. And I wanted a present for a friend. And there was a couple of tops t-shirts that I liked. So I've ordered those. The t-shirts are great. I have had a look at those. I have taken them out of the packet and they are great. So I think, well, this is actually 2 orders because I did 1 order and then I got some more free gifts, so I did another order. I think I've spent around about the £60 mark, which I know, but it's just so easy to do on TEMU. But that does include 4 sort of tops, and they're sort of like smart tops, not just a plain t-shirt with a design on the front. You know, there's quite a bit to it. I may show them one day. Maybe I'll just show the tops without me in them. They'd probably look a lot better anyway. Right, so I'll just pop that to one side there and we'll take things out one at a time. I've got this out separately because it may offend some people. This is a present for one of my friends. And yeah, she'll find it really funny and I found it really funny. But if you are easily offended, then please look away for the next maybe 10-20 seconds or fast forward the video. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny. Okay, I'll let you read it yourselves. But yeah, she's always ringing me up and saying, what was my password for this? What was my password for that? So yeah, to anybody that is easily offended, it says what the something is my password and other something I can't remember. I'll open it up and show you the inside without showing you the front cover. So yeah, it's telling you your name, your site address, you log in, your password and notes. So basically it's just a notebook to keep all your passwords and things in. And then, oh, we've got useful internet and computer information at the back there. It was £2.98. So yeah, I just thought it'll just make her laugh, even if she uses it at work. And we've got notes there as well. So yeah, any of the work addresses, she just won't have to keep it on her desk at work because I don't think the bosses would be very amused with it either. Even though one of the letters in the rude words actually has a padlock over it, so you can't actually see the full rude word. But anyway, I don't want to offend anybody, so yeah, I just think a useful little notebook, shall we say, to keep all your information in. Right, you can all look again now. Liz, that was a lot longer than 10 or 20 seconds, but you know how I waffle, so what can I say? Right, so let's see what other bits I've been TEMU'd with. Hopefully these are all okay. As I say, the 4 tops that I got are really nice. And they all range around about the £5-ish mark. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, this was one of my free gifts. And it shows you this great big pile of like poo bags, and yeah, I've got this. But they are useful. And it says on it, look, keep dog bags away from children. So there you are. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a free gift, you might as well have one that's useful and not something that's just going to be sat around the house. So yeah, always come in handy. And I do like them when they're in these little rolls because they're quite handy to stick in your handbag. So while you're out, other dog owners will know this. Yeah, any handbag you've got, any pocket that you've got always has a poo bag in it. And apologies to our friends in the US, because I know that the charges and tariffs and everything that you're getting charged at the moment, I've seen one lady and I think her order was £50, and the extra charges for customs and everything now with the tariffs was like another £60 on top of her order, which is making your items expensive. You can, if you go on to the filter part on your TEMU dashboard, filter it so that it's local delivery only, so you don't pay the tariffs, but then actually those items tend to be that little bit more expensive than the normal TEMU site. So yeah, things will maybe settle down, you never know. Okay, right, now this was quite a useful, again, sorry I'm showing you some wonderful things, aren't I? Some poo bags on these. I'll take them out of the packet and show you. There's 5 pieces and they're 80p, and they're little those little slide fastener little plastic bags. Now I've got these for hubby because he does need to take tablets with him when he goes to his dialysis, and I've been putting them in the little grip seal bags, but I'm finding that they either come open or he can't open them if his dexterity is not what it used to be. But I thought, well, these, because they've got the little clasp on, he's going to find them a lot easier to open. When he takes tablets to dialysis, they're not allowed to give him the tablets that is brought from home, so they're not really allowed to touch them or have anything to do with them. But if I can send him with one of these, then I just think it's going to make life a little bit easier, and they're a little bit more robust as well, so that if they go down to the bottom of his bag, he'll be able to feel one of these rather than just one of the little grip seal bags, you know, that we use in diamond painting. Everything's diamond painting. And I got a set of 5 for 80p. So I just thought, well, you know, it's worth a try. We've got to try these things. And again, it's an item that is practical. If I hadn't seen them, I probably wouldn't have bought them, and I wouldn't have thought of buying them. I have been thinking maybe sending with a little box or something, but I think these are going to be handier and easier to open, because some little boxes can be quite tricky if you've got dexterity problems to open. But I think most people should be able to just slide one of these across and open it. So yeah, another practical purchase. Again, a very cheap price. Oh, this is another free product. I did actually have this in my basket, and I have noticed that if you don't order for a while, then the free gifts that they start offering you can be things that are actually already in your basket. So it's worth just not ordering constantly, and not falling for all the games and all of the vouchers that they send you. Those vouchers really are naughty, because it'll say you're getting £250 free vouchers. Yeah, you are, but when you look at them, there'll be something like £3.86 off an over £30 spend. So you're not getting the whole £250 all at once. It's sort of drip fed over the next like 20-30 orders that you put in. So yeah, I tend not to fall for any of those anymore. I did in the beginning, I have to say. I did get TEMU'd and I did get carried away with it, but now I just tend to look for the free gift side of things and work out what value I'm getting, and also whether it's worth getting the free gifts to have to then spend the money to get the free gifts. So yeah, because I normally only have to spend £15 to get free shipping, but I've noticed to get the free gifts you have to spend £20 to get the free gifts. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts. It's just a case of being careful and not getting too carried away. She says, with the most bizarre thing on her desk going, yeah, this is a free gift, and it is actually a Scottie dog, would you believe? And it's a Scottie dog, either towel or duster, and I just think it just really made me laugh. So look, we've got the little Scottie dog ears here. Let me just shove that way a bit more. Let's get into the middle of the desk and see what we are. We've got 4 little paw pads, look. We've got a little tummy. And oh, look, we've got a little chest as well. Oh, and it does hang up, so you could use it as a towel to just dry your hands on, which I can't imagine I'm going to do that. And yeah, look, it's got little eyes and a little nose as well. So yeah, it's a little Scottie dog. They call it a towel. As I say, I'm more inclined to think it would probably work really well, particularly this bit. You know, if you're wanting to clean your phone screen or as a duster or something. But I'm kind of thinking Millie might like this, albeit it has got eyes in it. So maybe. But she does tend to throw things around. Oh, we've just got a little sort of... oh, look. Oh, no. One of his little bits has fallen off. He's molting. It is spring. I think it's come off from there, look. It's just broken and come off from there. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that is quite cute as a free gift. I think they were about £5 £5 or £6, something like that. There was different colours, but I did think I'm just going to have the pink one. I know it's not hot pink, but it's still pink. And yeah, we have got whatever that says. You can use, oh, hang on, what does it, oh, it's washing instructions. It's called a chenille towel. Oh, texture of material, a microfiber chenille. Very nice. And it looks like we've got some executive standards. Product grade quality, product grade qualified product, safety technology category B. So I'm guessing that that's because it's got the eyes in it, so that children can't pull the eyes out and swallow them. I know a lot of like soft toys, plushies, have to have the CE mark on them now when they come into this country. So yeah, well, that's been for a long time actually, but yeah, I'm showing my age. I can remember before that CE mark came in, because I used to make soft toys. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think that's just a little bit of fun. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Oh, absolutely. So we'll stand our little Scotty dog over there, but I just think that's marvellous. Yeah, it's just a shaggy dog. Looks like Millie at the moment. She's going for a haircut tomorrow. So these, yeah, are another silly product. Anything with Scotties on, my budgeting and being sensible goes out of the window. I just have to have it. So these are actually scourers or sponges, and it's a pack of 4 cute puppy sponges. So I think you can see why I ordered this one. Oh, Dalton's there, look. So they're all, oh. Stick that back up there, look. Oh, look, the poop bags are coming towards me now. They're saying, oh, well, you've got all these dogs, look, so we better get the poop bags at the ready. So yeah, we've got a little pot scourer, look, Scotty dog shape. It's quite sort of like roughish on that side, and then a rough. It's a dog, it's a rough. And a more rough side on that side, and a sponge in between. So, do you know, and I don't honestly think I'm probably going to use that. I think it will just be kept as a decoration. I might put it in the kitchen with do not use across the front of it, and everyone will say, why have you got that in the kitchen if you're not going to use it? Because it's a Scotty dog. And then we've got like a little dachshund, look, a little sausage dog. Oh. And then we've got a Bichon Frise. Look at that. You don't get Bichon Frises very often in anything. So, yeah. And then we've got, I think this is a poodle. Yeah, that looks like a poodle. So I will probably donate these to Many Tears Animal Charity, so they can put them in one of their auctions. But I'm sorry they're not having the Scotty dog. That is staying with me. So yeah, did I need it? No. Is it practical? No, because I'm not going to use it. But did I want it? Yes. So yeah, with getting now 5 dogs on the desk, it's a good job I got a lot of poop bags. Right. Oh, and this is another impulse purchase as well. I'm quite interested to see what this is like, to be honest. And this was actually £10 and 8 pence as well. So it's not a bargain buy. It might be if it's really good quality and it's as nice as I think it's going to be. But I think we may be Scotty dog related again as well. So how am I getting into this packet? Let me have a look. Are you bored of seeing Scotties yet? I mean, I am Scottiedogcrafts. I ought to be called Scotty Dog Buying, shouldn't I? Okay, that took some getting out. Quite a nice little gift box, if I'm honest. And I'm saying that this is this item, but I don't know because I haven't looked at everything else in the bag. But I'm guessing this is what it... Oh, it is. Look. Oh, look at this. Gosh, that is really heavy as well. Oh, and this is material. Oh, it's fallen over. Stand up. Sit. Sit. It's material inside the box as well. That's a very pretty box, I have to say. Oh, I know, I'm terrible with boxes and storage. But look, we've got like a little pillbox holder or a little trinket holder. And I know it's a white one, but it's still a Scotty dog. Oh, I love that. Look at the face. The detailing on that is lovely, and we've got all these like crystals all around the edges and gold, and it's got a clasp there, and then it opens up. Oh, and it's a magnetic clasp as well. So it's like one of those really expensive little boxes that you can get. And I have been looking at them. I don't think I've seen a Scotty dog one though, but I've been looking at them for a while and been really tempted. And then as soon as I saw the Scotty dog one, I thought, I've just got to have it. It's a Scotty dog theme. But yeah, look at that. It's even got the beard look where the little mouth and nose and everything is. And the little eyes. That is super. Oh, I love that. Oh, and we've got the gold base as well. And it's raised up slightly. Oh, that's a little bit rough just on that edge there. So I'll have to be careful where I put it. I don't want to be scratching anything. But that is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. Actually, it'd be quite handy. I wonder if my ring will fit in it, because I do take some of my rings off sometimes, and it might be quite handy to just put your rings in and then they're actually encased together. But oh, that is so sweet. Oh, and it looks lovely sat on its little box as well. Look, how gorgeous is that? Oh, look at that little face. So yeah, that's part of my £60 was 4 tops and this little Scotty dog. So really everything else is just, yeah. I think I've got my £60 worth there already, really. So yeah, I know, don't tell hubby I've spent £60. Oh. But I've treated myself, and I think after the rotten year that we've had so far, I deserve a treat. Oh, that is lovely. Oh dear, I'm going to be sat looking at this now. So that one's going to sit over there, look, next to the other Scotties, and keep an eye on them. So we'll just pop that one there. You hang on to that one, look, little fluffy Scotty, you hang on to that one. But that is just so good. That is just a lot better than I expected. When you see things on some of these sites, sometimes you think, am I going to get scammed? Is it going to be really light and plasticky or really tinny? But that has got a really heavy weight to it. It really does feel like a nice quality, and that clasp works so well. Oh, I love it. I'm just blown away. Yeah, if I'd have seen that in a shop for £10, I would definitely have bought it. In fact, I would probably have paid more. Do I wish it was black? Possibly, but then you do get more of the detail with it being white. If it was all black, it might not show up quite so much. They'd have had to put shading and things on it. So, I mean, there is actually shading on that around the ears and around the mouth. There is a little bit of different colour on it. So, and I'm still talking about the Scotty dog. Liz, get on with the rest of the packet. We'll be here all day. Right, I will quickly go through the greetings cards. I paid for 2 of these. I think one was £2.21 and one was £2.26, and the others I got as part of my free gifts. So yeah, it is, you know, I just, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and these are all the pop-up ones. I've learnt now, rather than getting the boxy type ones, that I like the ones that open out and have the pop-up. They're easier if you send them to somebody. They're easier for people to sort of like use or be able to see how they stand up. So we've got a butterfly, and we've got, oh, that one's a bit oh, that's not quite such good quality that we've had in the past. It needs a little bit of pushing out, and it's got a little bit sort of gluey on the edges. We've gone a little bit yellowy on the edges. Okay, we've got the little card to write on in the side there, and our little butterfly has just got a little bit squashed. So, but other than that, I think that is super. My mum is absolutely loving the cards that I'm sending her, the pop-up ones. I did her a Mother's Day one. Obviously, I'm personalising them to my mum. And then I sent her an Easter card. And because she's loving them so much, but she's not wanting to have them out all the time, what I'm going to do is every so often just keep taking her a card, because she loves them, and then it's something else to talk about, and then she talks to the staff and shows everybody them. And then she talks to my dad about them as well. So I just think for the price of them, it's just a bit of fun. And because they do come generic, most of them don't have happy birthday, happy anniversary or whatever on. It's nice to just send it as like a thinking of you card and just telling you my mum how much I love her. So this is the most sort of bashed up slightly one, shall we say. But yeah, it looks like the butterfly's flying off. He's had a hard day, that butterfly. So that's the first one. Okay, then this one I thought was really, really pretty. I've got a few little girls in the family at the moment. Do you know, I'm going to have to just move you guys slightly that way. My desk just isn't big enough, what can I say? But I do want my little Scotty watching. When I've got a lot of things to look at, my desk seems to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Right, so let's have a look at this one actually. I think the envelopes are all just your standard envelopes. Oh, this one has got gum on it. Did that one have as well then? Because quite often, no, that one hasn't got any gum on it. They tend not to put gum on the envelopes so that you can use a sticker or a piece of tape or something. Even washi tape would just hold it together rather than, you know, I think since COVID, since the pandemic, I don't think anybody's really licking envelopes much anymore. Yeah, it's definitely one of those habits like blowing out candles. People don't tend to do that quite so much anymore either. So this one is, oops, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a little deer in a blossom tree. It's Bambi. So that's really cute. Actually, I was thinking about little girls, but I'm sure, do you know, the dog's going to have to go over there. It's going to fall over on me. I'm sure my mum would love this one as well because of all the blossom. But the 3D and everything on it, I think they're super. I really, really do. And again, it's got a little card at the side there, look, to write your own little message. Completely generic, so you can add names or ages or greetings or whatever you want to do. But yeah, and I like the fact that they're like 360, these little, what are they, dioramas, do you call it? Where it all pops up. So that bit just needs to pop up a little bit more there. We've just got a little bit squished, but yeah. I just love these. I think they're fantastic. I know they take a little bit more room up on your mantelpiece, but they are still very, very pretty. And oh, look at that little deer just in the middle there. He's just having a sniff of the roses or the blossom. Hope it's not windy. All the blossom gets blown away. And then it's like it's snowing. Right, I think we've got another butterfly. Okay, oops. Move that out of the way. And our envelope, yep, doesn't have any sticky on it. So, and then this one's got a little bit squished, but this one, look at that. Look, it's a little butterfly scene, look, with all the flowers and oh, we've got even a little tiny butterfly there. But I think these are so clever and so pretty. If you look at it from that side, look, we've got another butterfly there. So yeah, so they just fold up, and then when you open them out, just a very, very pretty scene. Okay, so that's another butterfly. The Scotty dog wanted a closer look. And then this is a flowery one. This one's got really creased because they just bung them in the bag with everything else. So I'm going to have to try and just flatten these down a little bit. Otherwise they're not going to stand. But anyway, they've come a long way. Yeah, you can see, look, from the envelope creases, how much this one's got creased coming across. So fingers crossed it can be saved. So this is flowers. Oh, this is the one that I wanted last time. I think that is stunning. And it's holographic paper, look, on the dragonfly wings. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, this is the one that I ordered free last time and it didn't come. They sent me a different one. I think they sent me the flower basket one, so it wasn't even a pop-up card. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to try and I wonder if I heat press some of this. Try putting a little, very slightly damp cloth over it, if it'll maybe work. But that is just stunning. I love that drag. Look at the holographic on the wings. Oh, I love that one. In fact, I might even order another one of these because I think that is gorgeous. Oh, wow. So again, you've got your little card in the side there. Just a little bit creased. Oh, what a shame. They're just not wanting me to have this one, is it? Okay, so that's that one. And then these are definitely not for my mum. She's not a big beer drinker. These are for some of the men in our family. Okay, and yep, we've got gum on that envelope. And this one is... Oh, wow, the back pops up as well. So it's like a bar look. And we've got the little tankard of beer there and a beer bottle, and it's just generic. And then we've got, what have we got in the background? It looks like burgers and sausages and things. Oh, and a pretzel in the background, and then it's all decorated around here. So we've had a few beers, look, a few tops off beers. And again, a little bit to just write your message on. But yeah, that's really good. So we've only had, well, we've had one disappointing one and one a bit crushed. Yeah, so I'm really quite blown away by this. Oh, that one doesn't quite go in properly, does it? Is it not folding quite properly? I'll have to have a look at that one. Right, and then final one. Are you bored of cards yet? I did get, if you saw my previous unboxings from TEMU with the cards, then I did get the 3D pop-up train card, and my dad got that for his birthday, and he loved it because we love steam trains. My dad used to work on steam trains back in the day, so yeah, he loved his steam train card. So this is one of the more luxurious envelopes with the heart shape on it, look, and you just slot the flap of the envelope into the heart there to close that one. And these are like the silk effect card or paper, and you've just got the little gold embossed symbol there. So this is another beer one, but wow, look at that one. So that's the big bottle of beer there, and the pint with it all overflowing. Don't be spilling it everywhere. So yeah, and then it's just sort of like an embossed cutout on the front as well. So these are just a little bit more to them, a little bit more luxurious looking. And the card to write on comes separately with these. You don't have it slotted in the sides. So yeah, you get a little bit better finish, and it feels like a little bit better quality card. But then you have to write separately on this little card, look, with the little gold embossed bit as well. So, but yeah, very, very pretty. Oh, you can just write it on the back. It really doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, I think they're quite nice. Okay, I've seen actually there's one that's a skiing one, and I've seen one where it's a couple on a beach in deck chairs. You open it up and it's a couple just laid out on the deck chairs. So yeah, all sorts of different ones. I'm really enjoying the cards at the moment that are on there. Right, so shall we get on to the diamond painting bits now? We'll start off with the smallest and possibly the most boring bit first, but very practical. Okay, so let me just open this. So we have, it looks like it's a 3D printed little like stand. Very nice on the bottom there, all in great. I'm sure I ordered a pink one, but never mind. This was £1.42, and it's to put your little Tic Tac containers into. Now then, have I got a Tic Tac container handy? Right, I have. I was thinking I haven't got any anywhere near, but I have. So I tend not to use these. I'm not overly keen on them because you can't, I use quite a thickish pen and you can't dip your pens into them, and I am exceptionally clumsy. But for kitting up, this would be really, really handy. So if you just stand that into this little stand, and it fits perfectly, look, let me pick it up and show you, then it's more secure now for tipping your gems into. So yeah, I think this is, for £1.42, a really good idea. Yeah, and it fits quite snugly in there, and you're not going to tip it over. I think, dare I say it, this might even be Liz proof. You're going to have to do really well to tip this over to move it around and spill anything. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. So I tend not to use the Tic Tac container. It's one of my least favourite containers, I have to say. But this might be a little bit of a game changer. So, oh, these are all falling over. Stand up straight. I can't do with them after them all facing the same way, but they've all sort of gone on a slant. And yeah, it's just getting on my nerves. So I'm trying to think whether this might have been from Amazon actually, but I think TEMU do sell these as well. You do get a lot more in your containers, and it's a small footprint when you're diamond painting, so they are pretty good. But yeah, I just prefer my little bottles with the screw-on lids, but we're each to his own. But yeah, I think that's quite a handy little tool, a little extra for the diamond painter who has everything. And then another diamond painting item. Not quite sure what those bits are for. Okay, and this was £4.38, and again this looks like it's been 3D printed. And oh, it's got, oh, I see, are these, oh right, oh, it's got feet. Oh, well, that's different. Okay. Oh, that don't stay in very well. But yeah, you know how I like to try different things. So this fits your bottles. This was from TEMU. This is a little 20 container, 20 bottle container. Again, small footprint. So this will fit your little bottles. Ooh, now then. I think it would be better with the slightly shorter, fatter bottles, because these are a little bit wobbly. Yeah, they're not staying in. I think it's probably going to be better flatter, but anyway, let's go with the stand because that's what they've sent us with it. And so just an extra little way of having you. Oh, I've lost a lid. Oh no, I did this one. I'm sure I did get one with the lid missing, so it could have been this one. Oh, that one's got a funny colour as well. Okay. And I've also got more than 20 bottles in this container. What? Oh, that's a bit strange. Okay, so, oh, it's a 24 case. I was thinking it was a 20 case. But anyway, yeah, these were one of my very first TEMU purchases. And I did get 2 of them. So, yeah. And one of them's got a lid missing. But yeah, I just thought it's just a different way again. Particularly, I do like my special drill projects. And if it's a special drill one that's, say, a lot of keychains, or it's got a lot of colours, then I do tend to find I will put them in, I will sort of kit them up and just number them 1 to, well, in this case 25. And buy all these little bottles relatively cheaply. So yeah, I just thought it was something different to try. Again, so I like it's 3D printed. Yeah, the legs aren't much good, so I probably would use it without the legs. It's not holding them in brilliantly, as I say. I think it would be better off with the slightly wider ones, but I suppose they've made it so that it fits both styles. Yeah, if you've got gems in them, the weight will maybe keep them in place a little bit better. It's a little bit wobbly for me. Whether I will actually use this one, I'm not sure, but I wanted to get it to have a look because I do like to try all these different things and see what I like. So right, let's pop all these back into here, and I'll have to go searching for the missing lid or find another lid. Or find a little container that's maybe not quite up to par, and it may have to go to the great container place in the sky. So pop those back in there. So yeah, when new tools and things come out, I do like to have a look, but I didn't realise it came with these stand, but I don't think that's going to be very handy unless you're going to actually stick it in. Yeah, it sort of goes in as though it's going to stay in, but then it's not. But I do like the pattern that they've put on the bottom as well. These 3D printed things are great. Right, so let me move that out of the way because that's not this time's. And then I think we're on to the last item. Hooray was the cry. I hope you've all stayed with me. And the price of this one was £5.63. So I've sort of spent over £10 on diamond painting and £10 on Scotty dogs, and I think I've got my money's worth. I don't think when you're getting the free gifts, it's probably all included in the prices. You'd maybe get the items a little bit cheaper if you weren't getting the free gifts. It swings and roundabouts, so you've just got to work out what's best for you when you're buying these things. But yeah, this is another new item that I've not seen before in diamond painting. So a special drill, pen and wax, little toolkit. And look at this one. It's a little notepad. And is that? And I was thinking it was magnetic because it sort of popped, but I think it's because it's just been squished for so long. So a little bit Christmassy sort of owl. But I don't think these are quite a nice little gift for people. You know, just to stand next to the phone. That's if people still have landlines these days. I know a lot of people don't have landlines anymore. Yeah, and we've just then got little note sheets inside. But it's always handy, you know, when somebody says, oh, I'll just give you the phone number, or I'll just give you your reference number, then you suddenly need to grab a pen and a piece of paper, and it's amazing how many times you think, I need a piece of paper, where's a piece of paper, you know, particularly when you're sat in your craft room and it's full of paper, but it's not ones that I want to write notes on. But now I have. This is like a faux leather effect inside, so it's quite nice. And then this is an acrylic around the edge there, and then you've just got your faux leather on the bottom as well. So it's quite, it looks a little bit like a coaster actually, doesn't it? It's sort of a coaster size, and I dare say once the paper's gone, if you don't want to fill it with paper, you could maybe put coasters inside it as well. So yeah, but I just loved the owl. Isn't that gorgeous? He's definitely looking a bit judgmental. He's saying, yeah, you found the paper, now go look for a pen. Yeah, I think I might have to stick, oh, you can get those little pen holders, can't you? I could stick a pen on one of those pen holders. I wonder what I've done with them. I've definitely got a grey one as well, which would match in with this. So that came from TEMU. But I can see me doing these as Christmas presents for people, because they are very handy to have. And what did I say the price was? £5.63, so just over £5 for a little gift for somebody. I think this is good. And there's quite a bit of diamond painting to do on it, quite a few gems. So let's have a look at our colours and specials. And how many colours have we got? Six different gems and colours. So, ooh, look at that lovely clear sparkly crystal. And quite a dullish gold. So yeah, a little bit more muted, and a lemony colour, and a grey colour there, like a grey-green colour. And then two specials. Oh, these orangey ones, or goldy ones, iridescent coated, and silver iridescent coated. So yeah, I think we can see where these go, look. And just amongst the feathers, and on this bauble down here, and then we've got the snowflakes. But I think you could have that out all year round. It's just like a snowy owl, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Loving that. So yeah, a little bit of diamond painting, a lot of Scotties, and a lot of cards. Okay, well, little bit of fun. Some little diamond painting, well, a practical bit, and well, a little bit of a mix. If you've not got any other containers to put your bottles in, then that's good. Love this. This is definitely my favourite item that I've got, and it was worth the whole order just to get that one. And then my cards, which we love the cards as well, so yay, brilliant. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you have, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to join our little family, see what we get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner. How many times have I done that? Over 1,000 videos I've got, and I'm still forgetting which side it is. Then an all notifications bell will pop up, and you'll be notified when any of my videos come out, so you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.